Hey everyone, I'm NanoElite666, and you're watching me play the Guild Wars 2 Living Story. We are back with the next chapter of Season 2, the titled, what is it? I'll just look it up. I'll click this button here, Tangled Paths, where things happen. Tangled Paths. As the pack continues its preparations for the fight against Morgemoth, a new opportunity arises, but the search for the Master of Peace ends in tragedy, calling into question the motives of a friend. Well, way too, well, we know it won't end well now. Good job, little chapter blurb thing there. Anyways, let's figure out. Missive from Logan. Check your mail. Awaiting your arrival. Carabone Reaver. I'm with Caithe and Zoja at Camp Resolve in the Silverwastes, and they're driving me nuts! Caithe can't sit still for 5 minutes, and Zoja has an opinion on everything. Well, she's gone all silent on us. So what are you waiting for? Come join us. Troops are getting here for the coming assault on Morgemoth. It's been too long since we fought an elder dragon together. Looking forward to seeing you, my friend. I can't read. We're going to Camp Resolve to resolve things. So we know something bad is going to happen in this chapter, because, you know, the blurb just gave it all away, that it's going to end in tragedy! But what will the tragedy be? Will somebody die tonight? What about tomorrow? Why am I talking to myself? I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you, good people who are watching this. So, let's figure out. Regroup with your allies. Hello, Caithe. I hear airships out in the distance. I wonder if they're airstriking something.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind you? Okay, because you're apparently not going to say anything.
Well, hello. I'm glad to see you.
Is she coming? And so it begins.
And so it begins. Hunter says, is she coming? She'll be there. She said she would. I can't wait. Who are they talking about? Oh, well, let's talk to Logan and see what he has to say. Zoja's legendary. Okay, you're all legendary. That's right. Glad you're with us. You got my mail? About that. I came to tell you I may not be able to fight with you. What? You're 74.3% of our firepower all by yourself? That's an exaggeration. Ahem. I'm learning how to exaggerate from Timey, believe it or not. So, why can't you come with us? I've been given a different mission that I can't turn down. What are you talking about? We're already one down with Ritlock gone. I have to swear you to silence. This can't go beyond us. I think I can speak for all of us when I say we can keep your secret. What is it? I had a vision from the pale tree, and an important one. Glint had an egg. A dragon egg? Where? It's a long story, but it was in her lair. I've been there. I saw it. You've been busy? What happened to the egg? A Zephyrite master took it for safekeeping. Oh, I see. Your vision. The pale tree wants you to find and protect the egg, and because of the crash, you're afraid the master smashed... Blah, 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 blah. You're afraid this master is endangered. Yes, I also saw a golden location. I believe he may be taking it there. If he is clever, then he has survived thus far, but he's in treacherous territory out there. So you see why I have to do this before I can go with you. A dragon hatchling could turn into an enemy if raised in the wrong company. Of course, you must save it. If it were to grow up as an ally to Tyria, it could change the course of history. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I'd love to stay here and prepare. But Glint never mentioned she had an egg. I would have. She had a bunch of eggs. It's okay, it has had protectors. And now it has me as well. I'm flabbergasted. Dragon egg? You'll return when you're done, right? We may not leave immediately. I'm not sure when I'll be back. Join Bram, Rox, Kaz, and Jory.
Don't mind me.
Okay, I won't mind you.
She was crazy. I've never trusted Silvari. That just confirmed it for me.
You don't trust anyone.
Who are you, Tana? Never thought I'd miss Holbrook this much. We all have to leave home to make our legends, but there's something to be said for a warm hearth and fresh bed. Everyone's thoughts eventually return to home.
Fight what cannot
You
be
have
fought.
nothing interesting to say. Let's find people with things to say. No, there's Timey and Brune Iron's Ingot Spitter from last time. Caithe, why are you following me?
Deep in thought here. Don't distract me.
Too late, already did.
You have a question?
Look, I can't take on any more students. Not a problem. Who are you, Demolitionist Strixel? And kaboom! There you are, my friend. I haven't seen you in a dog-axe age. Where have you been keeping yourself? Oh yeah, you were part of the personal story at some point. I don't remember which point, or if this character went through that particular path, but whatever. Busy fighting evil, you. The pact keeps me plenty busy blowing things up. I've got a very special fireworks show planned for Morgemoth. It's going to light up the sky. I would hope so. That sounds amazing. I'm sure it'll be effective. See you later. In order to blow up a dragon, you're probably going to need a lot of explosives. Centurion Bloodspatter. We're going to destroy this dragon. I know it. We've lost too many good soldiers against these plants. Only right to honor them by crushing Morgemoth. For the legions! Caithe is following me and it bothers me. Caithe is following me and it bothers me! Does my old engine good to see you? I've been observing... I tried to read too fast and then speak too fast and can't speak. I've been observing Timey. She's becoming an impressive young mind, wouldn't you say? Some days I think she's smarter than all of us put together. Well, that's not entirely difficult because she's an Asura and the rest of us are not. Smarts is kind of the Asura thing. You're a better influence on her than I predicted. I'll take that as a compliment. I confess that I'm fond of her. She reminds me of myself when I was her age, though I had parents to guide me. She has my curiosity and stubbornness, though. Yes, I can see the resemblance.
I keep getting sand in my mouth. I hate getting sand in my mouth.
Just try not to swallow it.
Stop eating sand. That's a good way to keep sand out of your mouth. The chopper's not on fire. That overzealous welder's not over here trying to fix it.
There I was.
I already heard this one.
How do you know? I haven't even.
I've heard them all. Twice.
I've heard them all 3 times. Baker Chief Tor. I'm not the only one drawing comparisons between our rations and laundry, you know. It's not often soup tastes like socks. Don't be so dramatic. Maybe you should stop eating socks. And sand. Oh, too far out. Where are their bug swarms? Ha ha ha. Because it totally makes sense to kill small flying insects with a longbow. That's how it works, right? Alrighty, let's go find people.
Maybe we could help the Char with construction.
You don't know anything about building with metal.
How different can it be from wood?
Very.
It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it. All crystal and rainbows.
We saw echoes from when the Master of Peace was there. He took an egg from the nest.
A dragon egg? It all makes sense now. The Master of Peace has been on the run with it since the crash.
We need to find the Aspect Masters. It has something to do with the boss's vision.
I'm gonna go over here and speak with Crusader Eiley Jane. I remember her from the personal story. Hello, Commander. I've heard you were adventuring in the area, rescuing people and saving lives. It's good to see you again. Those rumors are exaggerated. I doubt it. If you stick around, I'll be seeing you. I'm assigned to keeping Camp Resolve running while the fleet is gone. We'll have to make sure they have a safe spot to come back to. You're a good choice for that. Good luck. I'll see you later. The fleet's gone? Oh, I wonder what the fleet is up to then. Kanak!
What is it? Oh, I see. Greetings.
You have nothing to
My
say.
fighting skills are for hire, but I'm selective about my employers.
One way or the other. Let's see. If there's anyone else to
Still
talk.
around, Commander. Glad for it.
Yes. I see the vigil medic is taking a sit break in the back. And I am chopping the chickens. Seraph Master Sergeant Hetch.
You have something to report?
Hesh? Don't know. Caithe is still following me. Alright, let's go see what everybody's up to. Hi, everybody! If we find the Aspect Masters, we'll be well on our way to finding the Master of Peace. That's right. Have any of you seen the Aspect Masters? Sorry, they haven't come back since they left the last time you were here. Do you know which direction they went? Nope, but I bet Timey does. Ask her. Okay, let's split up. We'll have more luck finding their trail that way. You bet. What's the plan? Track down the Aspect Masters, find their trail, and signal if you find it. What about me? I need you to stay here, in case they or the Master of Peace come back. How can Marjorie and I help? Meet with Traherne. Tell him everything we learned at the Priory. Everything? Everything. Just don't tell anyone but him about the existence of the egg. I imagine we don't want that to be public knowledge. No, in the wrong hands, that knowledge could be dangerous. Well, I've already told several people. We'll send a bird if we hear anything. You do the same if you get into trouble. We can be with you in the blink of an eye. Will do. I'm going to talk to Timey, then it'll be time to head out. She'd never forgive you if you left without saying goodbye. Stay safe, both of you. We'll see you again soon. You too. Rox have anything to say? I'm ready to head out whenever you are. Great to know. Thanks. Jory says, I'll arrange a meeting with Marshal Traherne to fill him in on what we learned. Remember, tell only him about the egg. It has to stay a secret. I understand. If the wrong people heard, they'd go after it themselves. I'll warn the Marshal as well. Thank you. Is there something else? Casimir keeps watching you out of keeps watching you out of the corner of her eye. It means she wants to talk to you, but she doesn't want to be a bother. Thanks for letting me know. Bother.
Don't mind me.
Caithe is still following me creepily. Kaz! I've never seen Marjorie work so hard. She's determined to get good with that sword. It's both impressive and worrisome. She says she intends to kill Morgemoth with it. She wants to go with the Pact. She does? Or no way? Let's say she does. I suppose if that's what she wants, she should do it. What about your vision, the egg? I'll talk to her. Or no way. If you tell her that, I know she'll stay and help you. Bram. You'll be careful, right? I mean, when you go after the Masters, we don't know how bad it is out there. Only that it's worse than here. I'll be careful, I promise. See you when I get back. Has Casimir been tattling on me? Praising you. She told me how hard you're working at sword techniques. Gives me something to take my mind off Morgemoth. I'm not sleeping well, and I can't sit still for long. All I can think about is driving that sword into Morgemoth's heart. You're not the only one who wants that dragon dead, but we have to be smart. Smart how? I'm improving with my sword, but it's taking time. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm a necromancer. Don't miss the forest for the trees. There's a bigger picture. The egg. All I can see is death. I don't understand why you think it's so important to go after the egg. The Master of Peace is probably already dead. Nah, probably not. The egg could be the key to saving Tyria. It's important. The Pale Tree wouldn't have shown it to you if it weren't important. I'm with you, boss. I am. Don't worry. I'm not going with the Pact. Just know that when we finally face Morgemoth, I'll be at your side. You're my rock, Jari. You keep the others sane and safe. Thanks, I needed to hear that. I'd die for you. You know that, right? No one's dying anytime soon, okay? I'll see you later. But somebody's probably going to die because the chapter blurb said it's going to end in tragedy! All of a sudden I'm wondering, that Char from the last chapter that Rox was talking to, who I yelled at and...
Paint me orange and call me Rusty. You're getting it.
Okay, I'll go get the paint.
You doubted me.
Why, yes. So now Rox is following me. Is Caithe still following me? No, Caithe is there.
Don't mind me.
Caithe is just going to stand there awkwardly. Timey! Hi, want to meet Bryn Ingetspitter? Bryn, this is Kira Bone Reaver, one of the most intelligent Nonosura I know. My little friend says very nice things about you. It's good to know. It's an honor to meet you, Kira Bone Reaver. I've heard the stories. Surprises me that someone as important to you takes the time for a cub like Timey. I could say the same to you. Thank you for helping her. We've been learning all about heat ratios and metal density. What have you been up to? I just came to say goodbye. I have to go after the Aspect Masters. Oh, after you left, they took a lot of supplies and headed southwest to look for the Master of Peace. They were packed like they weren't coming back anytime soon. Why do you need them? I'm in a hurry. Can you have Bran explain it to you later? I definitely will. Soon as soon as they launch the packed ships, I'm going back to Radisson to use all the knowledge I'm soaking up from Brune. I can hardly wait. You can tell me about it when I see you. Be careful while I'm gone. Bye. Speak with Caithe. Now Caithe is relevant.
We're ready.
Yes, you said that like 4 times now. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you following me? Yeah, she was following me. No, I'm accompanying you. I plan to go with you to find these masters. It's a far better use of my time than watching Air stare at that young Norn over there. Air's not staring. She wants something from him. Try as she might to hide it, she can't take her eyes off of him. Maybe you should help me and Rox find the Aspect Masters. 3 humans who are used to flying around on ships are going to leave a trail a mile wide. What if the ships leave without you? Then I won't be going with them. Is that a problem? Not for me.
When we're done, do you
We're ready.
think I could be an honorary member
We're
of
ready.
the Iron Legion?
Only if you grow an extra pair of ears.
Okay. I'll get right on that.
We're ready.
I get bags of stuff. So
And
Air
now
is staring at somebody.
When you break it down into
I
its
bet when you falls, it'll shatter into 1,000 pieces of ice.
I'd give anything to be there when that happens.
Air, who are you staring at weirdly?
You must be wrong. That could never work that way.
Look, what do you see here?
Oh, I hadn't considered that.
Oh ho ho, Timey. Not as smart as you think you are you? Air is apparently staring at people, and it's creepy. Greetings, old friend. Oh, you have things to say. I'm sorry.
You undersold yourself when you said you were earnest.
Greetings, old friend. I'm sorry you have this mission that's taking you away. You'll be sorely missed. Logan says you've been quiet lately. I suppose I have. I just can't stop watching Bram, thinking about him. Oh, that must be who Air was staring at. I think maybe it's time I made things right with him. It's not too late. And what do you say about Air? Glint's lair is wondrous. It's glorious, isn't it? A work of art made from the magic of her being. I'll never forget the last time I was there. It was the day she died. Will you tell me about it? It's been many years. I was there with Zoja, Snaff, Logan, Ritlock, and Caithe. We've been traveling through the desert looking for her. We planned to kill her so she wouldn't raise Krakatork. But you didn't kill her. No, we misjudged her. She became our ally and died helping us. I remember the first words she ever said to us. At your peril do you wake a dragon. The memory still sends shivers down my spine. She spoke? Not exactly. She spoke to us with her mind. That was her gift and the reason she loved Tyrians. She could read our minds. Bored now, reading her mind. She knew our goodness. What was she like? Ancient, wise, powerful. She had the gift of prophecy and the burden of 3,000 years of memories. She warned us about dragons taking over the world. They feast, she said, on all life. What if she had offspring? Would it also be our ally? There's no way to know. It depends, I suppose, on who raises it. Me. I'm gonna get pet dragon. There's an old human legend that says she had a hatchling hundreds of years ago. Some humans found it and protected it. Is it still alive? Unlikely, I think. Gleam, that's what the bards call it, hasn't been seen, and we have no proof the stories are even true. They live so long, it's possible we won't see it in our lifetime. But now there's an unhatched egg. I have to find it. That's a good reason to leave this fight to us. If it's true and there is an egg, then you must find it before it falls into the wrong hands. I'm leaving now. I'll find it. Take care, my friend. Logan, I'd like a word with you if you have a moment to spare. I've got at least one. What's up? I was wondering whether you'd had any word on Ritlock. I figure you've probably got contacts in the Citadel, so maybe you'd heard something. I'm worried about him. I bet I wouldn't get this dialogue train if I wasn't Char. Yeah, we all are. He did what he had to do, though. I heard Sohathan dropped through the portal, and he just jumped right in after it? He had to make a split-second decision. He couldn't lose the sword. What was he trying to do? Did you really find the Ascalonian crown for him? Did it go with him? Yes, he had it on him. I found all its pieces, but the ritual didn't work. Of course not. For the ritual to be successful, it must be performed by the current Ascalonian ruler. Well, the Ascalonian line is dead. Ascalon line is dead. Prince Rurik may have had no children, but you're forgetting that all humans come from a single source. Both Crichton and Ascalonian royalty descended from King Doric. Where are you going with this, Logan? Nowhere, really. Just thinking aloud and worrying about what trouble Ritluck has gotten himself into. It won't be the same without him here. If he's not back by the time we both return, we'll go find him. I like that plan. Count me in. I'll see you when this is all behind us. Be well, and may the gods guide your weapons. Oh, human, I'll guide my own weapons, thanks, but I wish you success, too. So...
should join us at the campfire tonight.
Is she coming?
She'll be there. She said she would.
I can't wait.
You can't wait. You're excited. Anyways, I think I'm done here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Run with that crate, little person. As always, I forgot what I was going to say. As always, if you have any suggestions for things you think I should play, or Goofy Guild Wars shit I should do, or if you just want to give me a shout and let me know how I'm doing, or if you just want to inform me that I am a terrible person because my eyes are glowy blue now instead of glowy red, and you don't like that, too bad I do, you may do so in the comments box below. PC only for gaming. Yes, Gene. My cat stood up behind my monitor and is now squeaking at me. Squeak! Squeak louder for the camera! Anyways, PC only for game recording suggestions, because that's all I can record on now. Gene, are you going to say hello to the camera? Wait for it. There's the cattail in the face. And I lost my train of thought. So, oh yes, and if you enjoyed this video and think you might know people who would also enjoy it, go ahead and share this video so that I may spread to the deep, dark regions of the internet and take over the world and other some such nonsense. Or I can just get more people to watch my stuff for some silly sense of self-validation for why I do this. I don't know. Your call. Anyways, thanks for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. Once again, I'm NanoElite666, and I will see you all next time.